Alex, you must be so frustrated. Your side worked so hard this evening and didn't deserve that with the scoreline.
Absolutely not. Um, it's a tough one because we played a different shape today to see, a back three with Charlie Good and Dan Sweeney and Lewis Freestone, Butts at wing back being nice and aggressive. We wanted to be aggressive today, and it's difficult because they keep the ball. That's what they do. That's why they are where they are. They've got really good players, but we made it our game today, and I don't. Tay hasn't really had a save to make. The goal's really, really poor. A disappointing goal, and I need to look at it. And we shouldn't. That shouldn't be going in, and you should be 0-0 or going in the last 5 minutes and really putting it on them. But do you know what? One thing I will say is that the lads put a lot of effort in on Monday. We changed it to bring freshness in, and what I will say is that they absolutely worked incredibly hard for the team, for us as staff, and for everyone today. They really did, and I'm really proud of them because we've made them have to work, and they didn't deserve the goal. But it's disappointing because I really wanted to get a result tonight and send a real nice message. But yeah, we have to move on, and now we've got a great game on Sunday.
Oh, you look at the Birmingham fans, they came here, they were noisy, they were champions, and their side started brightly, but they were very quiet, weren't they? 10, 15 minutes in because the side had done that to them.
Yeah, this, we had a few chances in the. I think when we watch it back, we'll look back and there's a few chances in the first half that have come from set plays and come from in and around the box that we didn't quite just get enough contact on in front of goal. And you want you want one of those to go in, and then I think that second half we came out and again we had a real good spell of about 10 minutes where we were really forced it on them, and I thought that we looked really in the ascendancy, and then the goal just knocks the stuffing out of you a little bit. But like I say, I'm really proud of them tonight because again, just because of the fact that this has been a real hard week, and they worked incredibly hard for the badge and for the shirt, and the people that came in really again showed their quality. So there's a lot of positives, and once I get home and look back at it, I'll see a team that have given so much to get a result.
And Birmingham, over 3 games, I think it is now, and they've all been pretty tight, and I think that they would have known that they've come, they've been tested 3 times this season.
Yeah, I mean, if you go back to the cup game, we frustrated them again, and we played a different shape, and we perhaps we should have scored before they got their goal, and that was a sucker punch. Away, we have an apology for a penalty that's not a penalty. They score from a set piece. Again, then we grow into the game and we have chances and pull a goal back. And then tonight, again, we've tested them, but these aren't really the games that I look at and not worry. But these aren't the games. I know these games that we compete. We that energy, that intensity, and I think that we've just got to get better at the teams. That maybe don't travel as well as Birmingham and come here to frustrate us. We've got to make sure that we next season that we're better in those games, and we will be, because it's all a learning experience, especially for us as staff. But like I say, tonight we really wanted to get a result. We wanted to follow up, our win on Monday with more points, but. And like I say, there will be a lot of positives, and people would have left here today looking at a team that they should be, really, really pleased with because of the energy and the intensity and the work that they showed, and some bits of really good play in a shape that is relatively new to the group. So yeah, there's a lot of pleasing things. More shots than them. Again, we had the same away. So there are positives for sure.
And when you, I've just lost my track.
Was it one of my answers at Priya?
No, I mean you look at the team and the performances throughout. You made 7 changes on Monday, another 5 today, but you're getting the performances. It must be really pleasing for you because you're getting a good chance to see some of these players in a different role.
Yeah, listen, this group is a pleasure to work with, and we've had some ups and downs this year, absolutely. But they're a pleasure to work with every day. I think that we're an honest group. I think we're an honest staff. I think we have honest conversations with people that aren't in the team. And I think that's all you can ask as a player is to be honest, and that hopefully has a respect. So when they do play, they come in and they want to prove that they're good enough. They want to prove that they should be in a team, and that's all you ask. And tonight, for sure, that those players came in and put in like I say, their performances tonight were good, especially in a shape, like I say, that we've changed. Against the league leaders, there was nothing in the game. So I'm really pleased for the lads that came in. I'm pleased for the lads that played on Monday and came through tonight. We've obviously rested Pidge and Louis Thompson, who have played a lot of minutes. We've lost Kempy at the moment for the rest of the season. We've obviously lost Coops for the rest of the season. So it gives opportunities to others. And then it's down to them to take it. We know we're going to grow and build this summer. And people are 100%. I've always said it. We're playing for our futures. We're playing for us to get better next year. We're growing. We're looking tonight. Is this a way that we can look at playing maybe next year as well, and having that in our armoury in terms of different shapes? And one thing I will say is that the players are really adaptable to change, which is really good for us. And like I say, there's a lot of positives, individual performances. Again, I thought Reedy looked quite sharp in there and in around and playing up front. And Louis Appear grew into it. You saw his work ethic. So yeah, like I said, that I could name many people, but there's lots of positives, and we'll make sure that they're rested and recovered going into this final week of the season, to make sure that we finish on a positive end to the season.
One more home game, Rotherham, Sunday. Old club of yours?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Obviously, with their season, it's a bit different now in terms of obviously the manager. It would have been nice, obviously, to be up against Steve, but yeah, it's a club obviously that I had a long time with, and but obviously for us, it's about winning. We want to win. We want to get as high up as this, in this league as we can. There's big teams below us that would have been fancied for promotion, and we have to make sure that we try and finish above those to show what a positive season it's been. Yes, like I say, it's been bumps in the road, but we want to end on a high.
I've got one question for you from a former Rotherham man. Wants to know whether you've still got the best teeth in football.
I don't know now. I've got more wrinkles and grey hair, but my teeth seem to be there. So, who's that?
Paul Warren.
Oh, I could say a lot about Paul Ward, but I'll leave that for another day, I think.
Thanks for your time, mate.
Cheers, mate.